Hey, what's up guys? My name is Valencia Gamble and I am back with another video. Today is not going to be a reaction video. This is actually a rant video. And shout out to my A1 Day Ones because y'all know my first video ever was a rant video. But yeah, today it's like 5 a.m. in the morning and I'm here trying to figure out what's going on. With all the hate in the world, this is not what we needed. I recently did a reaction to Doja Cat featuring Nicki Minaj, the Say So remix, and that was like 2 videos ago, I believe. And I remember at the end of that video, I was like, who is Nicki talking about? Who is she talking about? Because one of the lyrics were, okay, it said, why you talking about who body fake? With all them fillers in your face, you just full of hate. That real ass ain't keep your nigga home. Now you looking silly. That's word to silicone. Now, when I did that reaction, I had no clue who she was talking about. I was just like, I mean, it's Nicki. Like, she always throwing out some stuff. She got bars, you know? Like, she's always got some slick lines. So I didn't really, like, set in my mind, like, oh, she's talking about a specific person. Until, like, I went to Twitter and, you know, all the social medias. And, some people were just like, oh, she's talking about Wendy Williams. And then I was just like, okay, I guess that makes sense, you know, like, but I was just like, why would Wendy Williams be talking about Nicki's body being fake when Wendy's body is fake, you know? So, yeah, and then it came out like Nicki had said, oh no, I'm not talking about Wendy Williams. Okay. So then people started speculating that she was talking about Beyonce. And apparently, Nicki had changed her, well, first she had the first verse already on the song. And once Savage Remix came out, Nicki added that last verse to the song. And in the Savage Remix, Beyonce says, if you want to see some real ass, baby, here's your chance. So people are speculating that Nicki was reacting to that line. Now, I don't know for sure, and I really don't want to believe this because these are 2 influential Black women in the music industry. They are 2 iconic people. Like, when they did Feeling Myself, it was like, I mean, like, world peace or something. I don't know. It was just such a big thing because we were just like, wow, like, this is women empowerment. This is Black girl magic right here. And so for there to be any speculation about Nicki and Beyonce beefing, like, that's hard to believe. It really is. But, I mean, I have no idea what's going on. I don't really want to listen to the gossip, but in my mind, I'm just like, is it true? You know, because I know that since Feeling Myself, Nicki and B haven't really been, you know, interacting. I mean, I know Beyonce doesn't really interact with a lot of people, but you would think that when they did that song, it felt like they had some type of a bond, some type of a friendship going. You would think that they would, you know, continue to put their friendship out there. But, you know, Beyonce is really private. Nicki Minaj is not. So you would think you would hear something. And also people were talking about how Beyonce supported Meek Mill when he was in jail. Everyone knows that Nicki dated Meek and they had a horrible breakup and they hate each other. So that could be something, it could be something to deal with that. I don't know. But what I do know is I really don't want to put them against each other. I don't want the Barbs and the Beehive to go against each other. Like we're all the same. Like we love two iconic people. Like I love them both. But it's just we don't want to assume things, and we definitely don't want to make matters worse, especially if this is the case. Like if anything, we should be encouraging them to come together and peacefully, try and work things out, because that's ultimately what we want to see. Everyone was happy when they were together, like everyone, the Barbs and the Beehive. So if they're actually feuding right now, that's not what we really want. People may say like, oh, I didn't like Beyonce anyway, or I didn't like Nicki anyway. But deep down inside, they don't want to see them fight either. And I just think that we as a community should be able to come together and fix this. Because if there's any validity to this, if there's any truth to this, this is a mess. And we cannot let this happen. We can't. Like, the world is already divided. Like, we really cannot have these two Black women divided. We can't. And I really hope it's not true. I really do. Because I don't want to have to pick one side over the other, because that's just not going to happen. It's just not. Like, I love them both differently. Not equally. I love them both differently. So I don't even know how I could choose, because it's it's like choosing over your mother and your father. Like how can you do that? You can't. I just think that Nicki should just come out and say who she's talking about, so everybody could stop speculating about who she's talking about. I think she kind of did that on purpose, where she said she wasn't talking about Wendy Williams, so people can be like, oh, well, she's definitely talking about Beyonce. And it's just like, I don't know if she's doing that for attention or what. It just seems like ever since Nicki got married, and I don't want to think like this, but ever since she got married, she's just become very isolated from a lot of people. And it's just like, I don't know, I feel like she feels like she's just alone or something, or like she doesn't want to be a part of the music industry, because that's probably why she said that she was gonna stop doing music. But then, she loves music, so she didn't really stop. But I just feel like there's something deeper going on with her that we don't know about, because she rarely posts on Instagram anymore. Like, she doesn't really get on social media like she used to. Like, it just seems really different since she got married. And I don't want to assume anything about her husband or anything, but I don't know. It's just not the same Nicki that we've known before. And I just hope that Nicki is okay mentally. Because, we never know. We may see celebrities on social media, and you might occasionally see them in public, but you don't know what's going on with them. Unless you're like a fly on the wall in their house, you don't know what's going on with them. And I really don't think that Beyonce was coming for Nicki when she said that verse. Like, that could have been to anybody or nobody, If you want to see some real ass baby, that here's your chance. Like, that doesn't sound like it's coming for anybody. But I don't know, maybe Nicki took that personal and was just like, oh, so you're talking about my ass being fake? or something. Like, I don't know. Maybe she was in her feelings. I don't know. But what can we do? I don't know. Y'all tell me, what can we do to fix this? Because it's not a good look. But anyway, that was all I had to say. Stream Savage, the remix, and stream Say So, the remix. Because, I mean, they're just two iconic women. Like, you want to see them win. Like, no matter what, you want to see them both at the top. If one is number one, one is number two, that's fine with me. Yeah. Alright. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.